LR, the liberal redneck here, coming to you from a country with one of the most complicated methods of voting on the planet. Complicated because every state, every county, every city, every town, every municipality, and every village have their own unique method of dealing with voting. They decide who, what, when, and where the votes are cast. This has happened because of an overused dogma known as states' rights, and it allows for the creation of a series of voter suppression laws designed to keep one party in power at the expense of the other. Other nations have the same system everywhere in their countries because they do not allow every gathering to decide for themselves how the voting should take place. This is not an unrecognized problem, and President Biden, along with the Democratic members of our Congress, have a solution they call the For the People Act, or more formally, HR-1. Passed by the House of Representatives on 3/8/19 and awaiting Senate approval, this bill addresses voter access, election integrity, election security, political spending, and ethics for the three branches of government. Specifically, the bill expands voter registration and voting access and limits removing voters from voter rolls. The bill provides for states to establish independent, nonpartisan redistricting commissions. This bill also sets forth provisions related to election security, including sharing intelligence information with state election officials, protecting the security of the voter rolls, supporting states in securing their election systems, developing a national strategy to protect the security and integrity of U.S. democratic institutions, establishing in the legislative branch, the National Commission to Protect United States Democratic Institutions, and other provisions to improve the cybersecurity of election systems. This bill addresses campaign spending, including by expanding the ban on foreign nationals contributing to or spending on elections, expanding disclosure rules pertaining to organizations spending money during elections, campaign advertisements and online platforms, and revising disclaimer requirements for political advertising. This bill establishes an alternative campaign funding system for certain federal offices. The system involves federal matching of small contributions for qualified candidates. This bill sets forth provisions related to ethics in all three branches of government. Specifically, the bill requires a code of ethics for federal judges and justices, prohibits members of the House from serving on the board of a for-profit entity, expands enforcement of regulations governing foreign agents, and establishes additional conflict of interest and ethics provisions for federal employees and the White House. The bill also requires candidates for president and vice president to submit 10 years of tax returns. It is vital to the security of our nation that this bill becomes law. Call your senators every day, demanding they act responsibly until it becomes a reality and the security of our elections is protected. You can reach me at theliberalredneck@gmail.com, and you can visit live with me and my talented colleagues for our weekly wrap-up every Friday at noon Central on blogtalkradio.com/theliberalredneck. You can also listen to episodes at houseofpublicdiscourseradio.com. Thanks for listening.